There's the light. Away. Keltreece jumped nicely on the inside. Lady Jakeo, if anything, a fraction slow to move. Alac with a heavyweight and St. Rory along with Rose's Image all away very quickly. And Clever Zoe's burning up through the inside now. They've gone about 200 metres. It's Clever Zoe going up to take the lead from Rose's Image and St. Rory. Just behind them, Ken Vane and Keltreece the rail. A length and a half, Jet Ball, Alaqua, Miss Prospect, the heavyweight Adagieto, and then came Lady Jakeo as they came down the side, followed by Land Speed Record, Magic of Money, Labali, Justice Prevails and Pride of Rancho. At the 600 metre mark now, Rose's Image out wide, joined by Keltreece and Ken Vane going through to the inside. Already gone, Clever Zoe losing ground now, and Miss Prospect just behind the leading horses for home, followed by St. Rory, the heavyweight, right off the track, and then Adagieto and Jet Ball when they swing for home now. And Keltreece first into the straight from Ken Vane. Lady Jakeo's got knocked down trying to get a run. She's bursting
Calling
for an
Joanne
opening
Casey
now.
to the Secretary's
Keltreece
office, please.
at the 200. Two in front, Lady Jakeo after her from Miss Prospect. Keltreece in front, Lady Jakeo a length astern, trying very hard. She's lifting, it's a mighty run. Lady Jakeo charges to the front and she's won it from Keltreece. Justice Prevails flashed home out wide, grabbed third from Magic of Money and Miss Prospect, and they were followed by Land Speed Record, the heavyweight Labali. St. Rory was next, followed by Pride of Rancho, then Jet Ball, Alaqua, Ken Vane, Adagieto, Rose's Image second last, and Clever Zoe has tied to finish at the tail of the field. Racing in the Blue Diamond, Hurricane Sky away okay. Mr. Vitality jumped well, plenty of speed here. And Novajinsky's burning through with Plushka to settle in front of Just Dance On. Then Hurricane Sky Racer's Edge has dropped out to be last of all. And the speed at the 1,000 metre mark set by Novajinsky by a length. Plushka Just Dance On. 2 lengths back, fourth is Hurricane Sky and Mr. Vitality the outside of him. One further back, Renacci Racer's Edge. A couple Excella burned off and Mellow Chateau. Novajinsky led coming to the 600, nearly a length in front of Plushka Just Dance On. 1.5 to Hurricane Sky, and then Mr. Vitality, who's hard ridden. Racer's Edge next, getting up on the inside from Renacci, and then Excella, and Mellow Chateau is last at the turn. And the filly Novajinsky led Just Dance On and Plushka. Hooked to the outside, Mr. Vitality under extreme pressure but running on. And then Hurricane Sky and Racer's Edge, but Novajinsky led for home from Just Dance On. Wide out Mr. Vitality and Hurricane Sky are coming. Hurricane Sky crowded for room. Racer's Edge looking for a run. Now Hurricane Sky answers and grabs the lead. Mr. Vitality going with him. Excella with a late run. It's Hurricane Sky and Mr. Vitality. Hurricane Sky and Nick in front, and Hurricane Sky will win it. Hurricane Sky from Mr. Vitality by half a length. Photo third between Renacci and Excella. They were followed further back in the field by Racer's Edge and Just Dance On, Mellow Chateau. Novajinsky and Plushka is last in the Blue Diamond. Here's the South Australian Padre coming in. Completes the line. Tennessee Magic, the filly, over on the outside, and the field is locked away. They're set to go. Light on and they're away and racing. Tuscany Flyer began okay. Shaded Padre away very smartly. Zedrich began okay down towards the inside as they settle down. And from the outside now, Tuscany Flyer shows his usual early dash. Tennessee Magic came across with him to settle second. Zedrich getting up on the inside with Frosty the Snowman. 2 lengths further back in the field. Then Padre, a couple to Homestead. Shaded the outside. Then El Kahira's Son. 2 lengths further back in the field is Donor. Flying Spur second last. And Principality last. They're burning along towards the 600. Tuscany Flyer the outside. Zedrich got up along the inside, about a neck away second. 2 lengths back as Tennessee Magic. 1 to Padre, then El Kahira's Son. Frosty the Snowman drops out. Homestead the rail from Shaded. Further back, Flying Spur is a long way back again, hanging around the home turn. And then Principality, Donor, Tuscany Flyer led 2 lengths into the straight. Zedrich had to check across his heels. Comes out after him now. Tennessee Magic running a good race. And then Padre, and further back Principality, Flying Spur, Tuscany Flyer in front. Zedrich coming at him. Tuscany Flyer from Zedrich. Here's Principality. Principality swamping Tuscany Flyer, and Principality drives away. Principality bolts in. Second went to Flying Spur. I think Tuscany Flyer just held third in a photo. With him is Donor, Tennessee Magic and Padre. Zedrich weakened very noticeably in the run home. Then El Kahira's Son, Homestead, Shaded, and Frosty the Snowman was last to finish. ready. Racing. And Testarossa began okay. North East Sheila flew out. So did Card Queen, Dance Baby Dance. Out quickly too, Redoute's Choice on the outside, but North East Sheila's going like the wind and has crossed the field off and led clearly by more than 2. Testarossa, Cullen the inside. Then Redoute's Choice, Real Jester, followed by Card Queen, Dance Baby Dance over on the inside. Next, Akhenaten. Fleet going through on the inside when they go past the 800 metres, and then Sedurka. Onto the name Viva La Diva a long way back with Confederate Kid, Dangerous and Downing Street last of all. North East Sheila inside the 600 a half. Testarossa niggled at second. A length and a half. Redoute's Choice third outside Cullen. Then Card Queen, Real Jester, Akhenaten. 2 lengths to Fleet, followed by Dance Baby Dance. Onto the name and Sedurka when they corner. North East Sheila first round the turn. Here's Testarossa laying down the gauntlet of the filly. Cullen on the inside and Redoute's Choice are starting to run home clear of Real Jester. Testarossa at the 200. Drew a length and a half. Redoute's Choice is coming home well. Redoute's Choice after Testarossa. Redoute's Choice has grabbed the lead. 50 to go. Draws away and Redoute's Choice has won the diamond. 2 lengths Testarossa. Dangerous flashed home. Grabbed third perhaps from Real Jester. Downing Street coming home hard and Cullen. Then Dance Baby Dance, Akhenaten, Viva La Diva, North East Sheila, Confederate Kid finishing well back with Honour the Name, Fleet, Card Queen and Sedurka. Set the run. Racing in the Blue Diamond. Mannington got away well, so did Top Perch. Happy Giggle flew out of the gates in the early stages, and Tennessee Midnight jumped away fast. When they settled, Top Perch is right up there too, and now Road to Success is pushing through along the inside. As they settle down now, Ponton Flyers last of all, and it's Tennessee Midnight on the outside. Road to Success. They're the leaders in front of Top Perch out wide, and then Happy Giggle. Operators next on the inside of Lord Dane, followed by Sparks, a half length away as Mannington. Then Dashing Grenada out very wide around Ponton Flyer, and Happy Morning down on the inside with Dashing Grenada well back as they near the corner now. Road to Success the inside, and Tennessee Midnight share the lead. In behind those, Sparks is hard-ridden. Operators got into some trouble there. Pulled to the outside as Top Perch, and Mannington's going to come wide and have the last sweep at them. Into the straight. Road to Success led from Tennessee Midnight. Happy Giggle wider out coming on from Lord Dane, running home well. And now Mannington called on for the big run. Road to Success, the leader though, kicked out by 2 lengths. Mannington out very wide, is starting to come home, and then Ponton Flyer. But it's Road to Success in front, down on the inside. She's tired, holding on and wins. Road to Success has won the diamond. Photo for the miners, either Ponton Flyer, wide out Mannington, and Lord Dane on the rail. The starter looks at the field again. Off. Lonhro, La Lagoon both began okay. Pfizer away very fast, and Spectatorial outrunning. Ebony Knight showing no dash is settling towards the end, and Oberdelli's been snagged right back to last. At the 1,000, Spectatorial in front of La Lagoon. True Jules over on the rails is third, a length and a half to Niwon. Close up on the inside is Longestine, and they're followed by Pfizer out wide. 2 lengths to Titanic Rose. Lonhro third from last, and then Ebony Knight, and 2 lengths to Oberdelli as they came to the 600 metres. And Spectatorial led from La Lagoon second. True Jules is third. The inside from Niwand and Pfizer 3 deep. Longestine over on the rails, and they're followed by Lonhro going up on the outside of Titanic Rose and Oberdelli, and Ebony Knight are the last two around the home turn in the diamond, and Spectatorial against the rail in front of La Lagoon. True Jules getting a run through. Pfizer called on from Niwand. Longestine is struggling. Lonhro's a good way back, unwinding his run. La Lagoon is coming after the leader with True Jules. Spectatorial's fighting on well. Spectatorial, True Jules, La Lagoon on the outside. True Jules put the head in front of the middle from La Lagoon. True Jules has won it. True Jules are neck on the line. McAvoy and Maroney have done it again. True Jules beating La Lagoon and Spectatorial. Ebony Knight right behind them with Pfizer and Niwand, and they were trailed further back by Lonhro, who never came into it, and then Longestine. Further back in the field is Titanic Rose, and Oberdelli snagged to the rear. Racing
And Bel Esprit jumped well, so did Pillaging. Jackass was slow to move out of the stalls. Coup got out fast. Spa Power away very quickly, and so was Bardigo as they settle down now. They've covered 200 metres. Spa Power from an outside barrier leads. Bel Esprit pushes up. Coup goes with them in the centre, and they're followed by Bardigo. Brief Embrace settling fifth at the 800. Wonder Pillaging followed by Sailor Eve, and they're followed by Step Ahead out wider around Delago Brom. 2 lengths then to Jackass, Presumed Innocent, well back as Cool Trent and Tom Carews, and took a chance last at the 550, and Bel Esprit had sped away with a 2.5 length lead now before the turn. Spa Power struggling away in second placing. Brief Embrace, Bardigo come with runs. Off the track, Step Ahead is running on as they caught it, and Pillaging took the shortcut on the rail. Bel Esprit for home, led by 3 lengths to Brief Embrace. The filly giving chase. Pillaging is running on. Trelaw's gone for the whip on Bel Esprit. 3 lengths clear. Brief Embrace trying very hard, and Pillaging the inside, and they're well clear to the rest of them. Brief Embrace is flat. He's a length and a half in front. Brief Embrace can't get there. Bel Esprit holding on, and Bel Esprit has won it. He's got there by a neck. Bel Esprit's there from Brief Embrace and Pillaging. Then came Delago Brom, and they're followed by, back behind them were Coup, and then Jackass making ground the inside from Sailor Eve, Cool Trent, and then Presumed Innocent. Then came Tom Carews, took a chance as well back, and so too is Step Ahead, and Bardigo with Spa Power last of all. The favourites won. Bel Esprit was very tight in the last 100, but he's got home. Number 1, Bel Esprit, takes out the Amy Blue Diamond Stakes, maintains an unbeaten 5-run streak. Second placing to the filly Brief Embrace, who's run her heart out under Karen McAvoy.
Ready, racing. Hailey Berry jumped well, beat Rodine out. Hammerbeam was away reasonably but can't muster. Away very fast was How Funny on the outside as they settle into stride now. And Gaelic Princess is showing some speed. But it's Hailey Berry at the 1,000 metres out in front by a length and a half. In second placing, Rinky Dink on the outside of Syrinx, and Gaelic Princess fourth and wide. A length and a half to How Funny, followed by Kusi, and further back is Racing on the outside. And then came Rodine, Scaredy Cat, Divine Secret, and Hammerbeam as last of all. Favourite Hailey Berry for D. Oliver at the 600 by a length and a half. Rinky Dink, Syrinx the inside, and Gaelic Princess out 3 or 4 wide. About a half length away to How Funny, followed by Kusi. Rasan's hard ridden. Rodine's gone past it, coming towards the turn. And it's Hailey Berry the leader. Travel well round the turn by 2 lengths to Gaelic Princess. How Funny on the outsides, coming home reasonably, and Kusi looking for a run from Rinky Dink. And Rodine the widest runner, but Hailey Berry at the 200 out by 2.5. Rodine's the danger coming home, and then Gaelic Princess and Kusi. Rodine swept up 100 to go, went to her stablemate and took the lead, and she's racing away. And it's Rodine to win the Blue Diamond by 2 lengths to Kusi. Hailey Berry third, fourth in Divine Secret. Gaelic Princess fifth. Long break to How Funny, Rinky Dink, Syrinx, Scaredy Cat, Hammerbeam, and Rasan. Alinghi out fairly. San Zero began okay in the early stages of the race. Way West and Wager away brilliantly on the outside. Courtney's Cuddles driving up just behind them, and One World wide out. There's Zilzy pushing up along the fence now with San Zero. 2 lengths to Norum, Deaf on the outside, and they were followed well back in the field by Squad. Alinghi is second last on the inside. Find the Cash ahead of her, and World Peace is last as they came up the side of the course now, and it's Wager on the inside, a narrow leader by ahead to Zilzy. 2 lengths away, San Zero, Way West. One World striding up outside these, next to Norum. Courtney's Cuddle Squad, followed by Alinghi and Find the Cash together, and they were trailed coming around the turn by Deafin and World Peace. Into the straight, and it's Wager the leader. One World 3 or 4 wide coming at it. Zilzy's under the whip next as they straighten out, and then came San Zero. World Peace is making some ground. Alinghi's in the clear. Wager well clear though, out to the 150 by 3 lengths. Here comes Alinghi sailing up the middle of the track. Wager in front, Alinghi stride by stride. She's a mighty filly, and Alinghi beats Wager by a length. An outstanding win. Third is World Peace, 4 lengths away, and they were followed by Find the Cash and next Squad Denorum. One World tired, and next was Zilzy, Courtney's Cuddles, Way West, San Zero and Deafin.
What an outstanding victory.
All clear racing. The Rhine jumped well, so did undoubtedly Seed Nazar. Tavella away brilliantly, doubting a touch slow. As they settle into stride, Bradbury's luck had begun fast. Going past 1,000 metres, and Seed Nazar from strikes back out very wide. In third placing, Testa Real from undoubtedly. Bradbury's luck through on the inside and perfectly ready handy to these. Belura the outside. One further back is Samaready the Rhine. They're trailed then by Red Hot Mama Opportunity a good way back with doubting Fusaichi San. They're trailed by Line Account, and then came Street Smart, and Tavella was last. Seed Nazar led the diamond field around the turn from Testa Real, getting away from the rail. Then strikes back perfectly ready, handy enough within 3 lengths of them. Then undoubtedly Bradbury's luck back on the rail from Belura, and next opportunity Seed Nazar led around the turn. Testa Real coming after it, and now perfectly ready, and undoubtedly are coming with runs. Seed Nazar at the 200, tackled by Testa Real, undoubtedly and perfectly ready, undoubtedly getting to the lead at the 100 from Seed Nazar. Perfectly ready, can't go on, undoubtedly is racing away from them, and undoubtedly won it easily. Seed Nazar all perfectly ready for the minor placings from Opportunity. Then came Doubting, followed closely Testa Real, and just behind those then was Samaready and Street Smart. Further back then came Bradbury's Luck. The Rhine never came into it, and then Fusaichi San, Belura, followed by Line Account, Tavella, Red Hot Mama, and Strikes Back, one of the last in.
Ready, signal, racing in the blue diamond. And beginning quickly there towards the middle is Montfort, bouncing fast is Due Sasso out wide. And on settling down, driving up, Nadeem's Glow up on the inside. Nadeem's Glow and Montfort lead. Wonderful World right behind them. Due Sasso further out from Satin Robes. 2 or 3 further back, Snort from Royal Pericles. My Only Hope followed by Personify Nadeem. Well back was Global Start coming down the side. And Gate has tailed right off as they race to the halfway mark inside the 700 metre mark. Nadeem's Glow from Montfort, and out 3 deep on the outside, Due Sasso. A length further back in the race then came Snort from Wonderful World, the middle. On the inside, Satin Robes from Royal Pericles, then Miss Finland. Global Starters a long way back. Montfort dropped out. Further back, My Only Hope, Nadeem, Personify, and last of all, as they turn for home, is Gate on the bend, and Due Sasso hit the front at the 400 metre mark from Nadeem's Glow. Then down the centre now, Wonderful World from Satin Robes getting out. Then a gap to Snort, and further back, Miss Finland. Due Sasso down on the fence, 2 lengths in front. Wonderful World starting to peg it back, and here's Nadeem. It's going to swamp them and beat them. Nadeem with a storming run over the top of them has got the Blue Diamond one from Miss Finland, and Nadeem has won brilliantly. 2 lengths to Miss Finland, to David Hayes Quinella. 2 away third is Wonderful World. Then Due Sasso, who stopped quickly from My Only Hope. Then came Snort, followed by Global Start. Nadeem's Glow dropped out very quickly, followed by Satin Robes and Gate, Royal Pericles, followed further back by Personify, and last of all, pulling up pretty quickly, would have been Montfort. Very even field, set their racing. They left it a good line. Zizou flew out wide today, bounced in front from Sleek Chassis. There's Victory Chant and Tis Folly showing some speed after the start. Further back, Press the Button, left the gate okay from Protesta. Chaconi is last of all. Victory Chant and Tis Folly lead now. Zizou went up third, Protesta fourth from Press the Button fifth. Then Sleek Chassis a length and a half further back, Deferential. Chinamora further back, Familial. They've got back now from Classic Brom with Shrewd Rhythm, well back Chaconi. On the outside of it, Incostadon, and Chinamora back on the inside with Camarilla. The leader now, Victory Chant, taking it up at the 600. Victory Chant 2 lengths in front of Tis Folly. They're followed by Protesta. The outside inside Zazoo, a length and a half Sleek Chassis, then Deferential, further back Press the Button. They're followed by, to the outside, Familiar when they turn for home. Ciccone, the widest runner. Further back in the race, Shrewd Rhythm, followed further back by Camarilla. In the straight, Zazoo going up to Tis Folly. Sleek Chassis further out in the track. Ciccone down the outside with Shrewd Rhythm. They're coming home well. Sleek Chassis and Zazoo, the stablemates. Sleek Chassis's got ahead in front of Zazoo. Then came Shrewd Rhythm on the outside. The filly, Sleek Chassis in front. Sleek Chassis is going to take it. Sleek Chassis, 3/4 Zazoo. Hayes has got the Quinella. Third, Shrewd Rhythm, followed by Camarilla. Then Press the Button, followed by Ciccone. Further back, Deferential, followed by Chinnamora. Then came Familial. Back behind those would have been then Costa Don, Classic Brom, followed by Tis Folly and Victory Chant. Might have run its race before. Second last, Protesta last of all.
The two-year-olds on their way in the diamond and fast away near the fence, exceedingly good. No speed in the early stages. The Innis Fury going fast. Reaan wide out. Baynak and Valander zipping through to head the lot of them. Going quickly, Pachanga exceedingly good, and then insider runners then is Marvine. All American splitting runners a length away, Hips Don't Lie. They were followed further back by Rihanna's Believe and Succeed, as scorched across to go to the lead. A length away, O'Kayla, Berger, Sienna's Fury, and 2 lengths away last of all is Minnesota Shark, Believe and Succeed with blistering speed. Leads the way from Valander. Baynak goes up to shade him. Pachenka fourth outside, exceedingly good off the rail. Then All American, Marvine the fence from Reaan, Hips Don't Lie, Berger, Sienna's Fury, O'Kayla, and a length away Minnesota Shark. Around the bend, Believe and Succeed, the filly flying in front, led 2 lengths, Baynak, Valander. Pachenka starts to run on from exceedingly good. Brad Ruella coming on the outside now on All American, and running on is Reaan, and Berger is burning down the extreme outside. Believe and Succeed leads the way. Reaan for that man done. Reaan takes the lead. All American coming through. It's Reaan just in front. Reaan clings on. Dunn wins 4 diamonds. Goes home to win it from All American. Photo third, Berger and Believe and Succeed. They were followed by Minnesota Shark, exceedingly good. Next of all was Valander, O'Kayla, Marvine, Sienna's Fury, Pachanga at the tail. No, there's another one, Baynak.
Racing in the diamond. Reward Fair for away very quickly. Rostover jumped okay. Star Spangled Banner out fairly on the inside. Here's Corsair away brilliantly, trying to find the lead in the early part, and she's crossed over, and it's Corsair in front with Pericon switching over its heels to challenge, and Reward for Effort is up there third. A length and a half, Star Spangled Banner getting up on the inside, and then came Quick Blush. A length further back, Rostover handily placed, and then came Irish Lights getting up along the inside. They were being followed as they came up the side of the course, then a length away to Rarefied, and they're followed Come Hither is just ahead of it on the inside between runners. They're followed by Real Saga. Geez, a long way back and in an awkward place coming around the turn, and then came Marka Ina Bawadi and Rose D'Amour. Around the bend they race in the diamond now. Reward for Effort took over from Corsair. Rostover in the clear, then Pericon. Hooking over hills, then came Quick Blush, but it's Reward for Effort at the 200 by 2 lengths. Rostover's rolling in, can't get to this leader. Down the outside, Marka Ina and Real Saga, but Reward for Effort is a long way in front, and Reward for Effort takes out the diamond by a length and a half. Real Saga, the eye-catching, flashing run. Marka Ina Photo finishes for third with Quick Blush. Then Bawadi, Rostover raced a bit flat today. Star Spangled Banner, Corsair next to finish. They're followed further back by Rarefied, and then came Pericon, Rose D'Amour, Irish Lights, and dropping out to run last was Come Hither. All set. Racing. Beneteau jumped fairly well from the middle of the stalls. Away very quickly is General Truce and Spirit Sent from out wider. Crystal Lily got away very quickly, and they're the 3 leaders settling down. Followed by Shahek getting up on the inside with Bit of a Dude, and then came Beneteau, Sweet Cheeks, Psychologist out wide, and Roulette's down on the rail. They're followed by Willow Creek, and further back in the field is Secession. Then She's Got Gears a good way back over on the inside from Star Witness, Legalistic. and Evidentia is last. It's Crystal Lily at the 600 metres, leading by a half. Spirit Scent, General Truce and Chehek is poised in behind them, followed by Roulettes as they come around the home turn, and then Sweet Cheeks and Psychologist. Then came Beneteau pulling to the outside, about 7 away from the leader. Crystal Lily in front, Chehek pouncing, and then General Truce. They're followed by Roulettes, and then came Psychologist, and she's got gears in the straight. Beneteau's a good way back. It's Crystal Lily in front, but Chehek's the big danger now, and she's raced up at the 200 metres. Then Psychologist, Beneteau and Star Witness. It's Chehek with 100 metres to go, getting the upper hand. Star Witness, Beneteau. Star Witness is flying home. Star Witness has got up to win. What a huge win, grabbing Chehek on the line. Beneteau or on the inside, Willow Creek for the minor end of the prize. Then Crystal Lily, Psychologist, Secession, she's got gears. Further back in the field to finish Evidentia, and they were followed then by Legalistic. They're racing. Sepoy jumped away well, so did Hallowell, Bell and Anave near the inside. Arctic Command got away quickly, and Helping Hand away flying near the outside, pouring the pressure on early. It's Helping Hand up on the outside of Sepoy. They're settling together, a length and a half in front of Anave. Arctic Command out wider, followed closely by Atomic and Hallowell, Bell. 2 lengths further back is Running Tall, being followed on the outside then by Metonymy. A length to Envious as they came up the side, and then Grand Britannia. Hold on to your horses. Masthead, Delago's Sun and Spectralite was last of all. 600 left to go. Anave got up on the inside of Sepoy. Helping Hand under pressure third. Just behind them was Atomic travelling well, and they're followed then by Arctic Command, Hallowell, Bell and Running Tall getting home on the inside. Anave the leader around the home turn. Sepoy moved up to challenge now, and they're 2 or 3 lengths in front. Hallowell, Bell running on fairly, and then came Atomic and Running Tall, but it is Sepoy who's bolted away now with the Blue Diamond, opening up 4 lengths. Hallowell, Bell running on well, but it's all Sepoy getting home hard. Masthead, but Sepoy bolted at the Diamond by about 5 lengths. Hallowell, Bell second, close for third. Metonymy the inside, and Masthead, who ran on strongly. Further back in the field, then Hold On To Your Horses. Delago's Sun got home from the tail of the field, and behind these was Running Tall and Grand Britannia, followed by Spectralite, and then came Anave, Arctic Command, Envious towards the tail. A break in the field to Atomic, and dropping right out of it last to finish is Helping Hand. You're right, they're racing. Samaready jumped okay, so did Members Joy, Mama's Choice away quickly, no looking back, and Jamando, Cambiaso began okay, and Rosambo was showing some speed as well. Bush Aviator drives through and settles down with a narrow lead in company with no looking back, and Jamando out wide. Arm for Action is pushing up on the inside, so is Ferment and Formidable along the rails. Just off this leading bunch of horses, Members Joy, followed by Applegate and the Travelling Man. No looking back has drifted back a fair way now, and they're being followed then by Andre Ruhu and Rosambo, Cambiaso, and well back in the field along the inside is General Ripper when they cornered, and Real Stolly and Mama's Choice towards the end. On the swing at the 400 metres, Samaready about 4 wide has gone up in company now with Arm for Action. Then Jamando as they cornered in. Back behind them, Bush Aviator, and then came No Looking Back. Samaready the leader with 200 metres to go, led by a length and a half. Arm for Action. Down the outside, No Looking Back is starting to come home well. Samaready with a good lead though. 100 to go, 2 lengths in front of No Looking Back. The filly is clear. Samaready is too good and won the Blue Diamond by 2 lengths to No Looking Back. Third place into Arm for Action ahead of Jamando and Rosambo. Then Mama's Choice, the Travelling Man, Real Stolly, Bush Aviator, followed by Formidable and Members Joy, and next to finish was General Ripper, followed further back by Applegate. Fielder set. Racing in the Diamond. Miracles of Life and Godiva Rock began well on the inside, and the bowler beat them out. Away very quickly in the early stages, Metastasio and Montague as they settle down, but Metastasio leads at stablemate. About a length in front of Montague, and Gregors is going up quickly on the outside, and the bowler drives through the fence in the red blinkers. A length further back, Kona Breeze. Miracles of Life about sixth on the inside, followed by Seamus Breeze, and back behind those horses, Guelph 3 wide around Dissident and Godiva Rock. And then came Quest for Peace, I Am Titanium towards the end at the 600 metres. And they're followed then by Fast and Rocking, and Crackarody was last. Up to the turn, and Metastasio by a length to Gregors. A length and a half away, Miracles of Life working away from the rails, and she's poised at the bend, followed by Montague. Then Godiva Rock, and further back was Seamus Award. Guelph has pulled right to the outside into the straight. Metastasio led by a length and a half. Miracles of Life lets down with a run. She sprints to the front. Godiva Rock's running on pretty well, but Miracles of Life is 2 to 3 lengths in front of Godiva Rock, and then Gregors, and back behind them Fast and Rocking. But Miracles of Life scores the fairy tale win. Second, Fast and Rocking, I'd say, from Godiva Rock, and close up Gregors the inside, and they're followed by Seamus Award, Montague, Dissident, and further back Quest for Peace, followed then by, behind them is further back in the field, then I Am Titanium, then Metastasio, and there followed well back is Guelph. Well, she never came into it. All set. They're off. Earthquake jumped well. Boomwah got away quickly. Rubik out fast too, and Mojave got away fast, and so did Jabali down near the inside. Malaguira. No speed at all. Chivalry's gone back to last as they settle into stride. And the Yellies up there driving through on the inside with Rubik and Boomwah. They're the leaders settling into stride. Just ahead of Jabali getting up on the inside, and Earthquake's got over on the outside of the stablemate Mojave. Followed by Nostradamus, and then Top Dolly, Cornrow, Malaguira the rail. A length further back in the field then is Francesco, Zululand, followed then by Golconda. Stratum Stars well back from Piacenza, and Chivalry last of all. Up to the home turn they race now, and it's Nielli leading narrowly. On the outside is Rubik, followed by Boomwah under pressure, and then came Jabali waiting on a run right behind them. Followed by Mojave, and Earthquake comes to the outside, and then came Nostradamus. Rubik shot to the front early in the straight. Jabali's coming after him from Boomwah. Here comes Earthquake. She's starting to storm home. It's Rubik at the 150, grabbed in a stride by Earthquake. Then the Jabali's in the middle, but it's Earthquake who's bounded away now. Earthquake racing away to win the diamond. Scored by 2 lengths Jabali. Cornrow's got up for third, and Rubik 4. Followed by Boomwah, Nostradamus, Chivalry flashing home. Zululand followed by Mojave, and then came Malaguira. Behind those to finish was Piacenza, Stratum Star. A break further back in the field to Golconda, being trailed then by Nayeli and Francesco together. And a distant last is Top Dolly. Racing in the diamond, Fontaton jumped away well down towards the inside. Prompt Return got away fast. Flamboyant Lass with a flyer. Miss Gidget began very quickly as they settled into stride. And here it's Flamboyant Lass out 3 wide, going up to tackle the leader, but it's Prompt Return who holds out the front ahead of Miss Gidget. Thurlow settled down 4th, and Fontaton right behind the leaders on the rails. Closely being followed in the field then by Heir Apparent, and back behind those horses Thurlow a bit wider out, and Bantam's ahead of those. Now Pride of Dubai about midfield on the rail, being tracked up by Stoker towards the outside. 2 or 3 further back in the field came Rima, who's on the inside of Lake Geneva, and they're being followed by Sompere second last, and Manhattan Blues is last. Prompt Return around the turn, led narrowly as they come around the bend. Prompt Return from Miss Gidget. Fontaton getting into the clear. She's about to get into the clear. Here she comes on the outside now, and coming with her down the outside, Bantam, and then came Of the Brave. Fontaton raced to Miss Gidget at the 200. Pride of Dubai crept for a run. It comes now. Here's Rima storming home. Pride of Dubai, Fontaton, Rima storming up to Pride of Dubai. They come down to fight it out. They hit the line. Pride of Dubai just held on and won from Rima. A photo finish for third, Lake Geneva or Manhattan Blues. Fontaton tied in the run home, and then Heir Apparent, Stoker, followed further back then by Sompere, a gap to Bantam, Miss Gidget. Prompt Return towards the end, followed by Of the Brave, Flamboyant Lass and Thurlow. They're set now, they're away. And Extreme Choice got a very good jump over towards the outside and already began fast. Star Turn out quickly also as they settle down and into stride and just off the speed in the early part. Haydock along the inside. At the 1,000 metres now, and it's Highland Beat who's driven through and taken up the running in the early stages with Already on the outside. They're a length clear from Haydock using the rail. Just off those horses then is Extreme Choice, who's fourth within striking range, and then Valiano. Hell of an effort on the rail, followed by Miss Nymeria, Star Turn, Sweet Cherry, Zamzam well back on the inside as they neared the turn, followed by Concealer. Back behind those horses, Sweet Cherry, Flying Artie, third last about to go around the outside of Power Trip, and Kinetic Design and China Dream at the end. Into the straight now, Haydock on the inside, and with it on the outside is Extreme Choice. He's just bolted up on the outside of Highland Beat, and he's taken over the running. Then Miss Nymeria. Here comes Flying Artie. He's letting rip down the outside. Extreme Choice in front. Flying Artie with a length and a half to make up, 100 left to go. Extreme Choice is going strongly though, and he'll score. Extreme Choice 2 lengths to Flying Artie. Big Quinella for the stable. Zamzam 4 lengths away third. Then came Star Turn, Power Trip, Sweet Cherry, Kinetic Design, Concealer, Miss Nymeria, followed by Valiano. Back behind them, Highland Beat, China Dream, Samara Dancer, Never a Chance in the race, followed by Haydock, are ready towards the end, and so too, hell of an effort.
Right guys, please.
And they're off. Pariah jumped okay, away okay too in the early stages. Will's bit out wide on the course, and Formality was away flying. And in the early stages, going through as they settle down, Wait for No One does just that and leads from Formality. Property is third, and Pariah's handy on the outside of these horses, followed by Blondie. Behind these then came Remuse and Southsow on the inside from Murahib. They're followed by Will's Bid, Catchy a long way back in the field with Taking Aim, Aspect and Sheer Madness. Wait for No One led Formality at the 600 metres. Pariah poised on the outside, followed Murahib and Property the rail. Then came Remuse, Tulip about 4 lengths away from the lead at the most, making ground, followed then by Will's Bid round the outside. Blondie dropping out and Catchy about 5 lengths to make up from Southsow. Into the straight and Property trying for an inside run. Pariah came wide. They go to the lead from Formality. Wait for No One at the 200 and Property a narrow leader. Pariah coming after it. Pariah raced up. Formality's trying to go with it. Catchy leaving it late but starting to fly home. Pariah the leader. Catchy starting to flash home. Pariah in front. Catchy got him. Catchy the great filly has got up and beaten Pariah. Formality's run third. Tulip next over. They're followed behind those to finish by Property, who weakened late. Wait for No One, Murahib, and further back in the field, Remove, Southsow and Taking Aim, followed by Aspect. Sheer Madness behind those to finish as Will's Bid and Blondie, one of the great finishes of the Blue Diamond, and Catchy's come from a minute back to win.
Set to gallop. Ready. Racing in the Blue Diamond. Quafila a touch slow. Kinky Boom's going back towards the end. Written by Began Well with Lady Horse Owner and Crossing the Abbey. Grand Symphony not far away from Aristocratic Miss. Driving through Plague Stone and Innes Hill and Prairie Fire on the inside as they settle. After 200 metres, Crossing the Abbey on the outside of Grand Symphony. Written by out 3 deep from Lady Horse Owner, Innes Hill and Prairie Fire on the inside. They were followed by Plague Stone and Aristocratic Miss. Runnan on the fence midfield from More Than Exceed, Longleaf and a Hood, followed by Encryption, Kinky Boom, En Bahar and Quafila last. Crossing the Abbey at the 550, leads 3/4, written by Lady Horse Owner up around the outside, 3 deep from Prairie Fire, stalking them. Then Ennis Hill, next Aristocratic Miss, further back in the field, Plague Stone, a Hood to the outside, only about 4 off the lead. It's Written By, taking the lead at the top of the straight, Written By from Lady Horse Owner, Ennis Hill, Prairie Fire back to the inside, En Bahar late down the outer, Written By at the 200 metres, 2 lengths in front, En Bahar charging on the outside, but it's Written By for Jordan Childs. What a victory, what a moment for the young man. 3 lengths, En Bahar, a Hood third, for fourth, Prairie Fire Prominent from Encryption, Kafila, Aristocratic Miss Lady Horse Owner, Ennis Hill Kinky Boom, followed by More Than Exceed Grand Symphony, Run Nan behind those Plague Stone, crossing the Abbey, and at the end of the field, Longleaf. Brooklyn Hustle stands patiently. Shotmaker takes the outside stall. Locked away for the Blue Diamond. 1,200 metres, stalls are back and they're racing. Gamekeeper towards the inside, away fairly. I Am Immortal began well with Shotmaker the outside. Free of Dead is showing a little bit of pace and driving through along the inside as Vinakunka. They were followed next in the field, out deeper on the track, trying to press on Catch Me. I Am Immortal onto the course proper is the leader. From Bellarosa, Vinakunka, followed by Free of Debt, and next in the field, out deeper, Catch Me from Shotmaker and Drassy Avenue. Also in that group of horses is Lankan Star, a length away Loving Gabby, and they were followed by A Theory, 2/3 down from Hawker Hurricane, Gamekeeper. Lyre second last, Brooklyn Hustle at the end. I Am Immortal at the 450 leads Bellarosa, Free of Debt, Vinakunka behind them. Shotmaker out deeper on the track with Catch Me, followed by A Theory who tracks those. Lankan Star has run up behind them, Loving Gabby with a lot of traffic. Brooklyn Hustle and Lyre to the outside. Free of Debt moves up to I Am Immortal at the 200 metres from Lankan Star. Brooklyn Hustle under the arches running on with Lyre. Free of Debt with 100 metres to go. Lyre's descending with Brooklyn Hustle. Lyre over the top. Lyre's won the diamond. 3/4 Lankan Star, Free of Debt, photo fourth, Ethereal, Brooklyn Hustle, then Loving Gabby, I Am Immortal. Behind those, Andrassy Avenue. Further back was Catch Me and Shotmaker, Vinakunka. Bellarosa, Hawker Hurricane and Gamekeeper was last of all in the Blue Diamond. Set to run. Ready for the diamond, gates are back and racing. Hanseatic away cleanly, away game out fast with Difficult, and also Rulership isn't too far away. Let's Be Glam, and also A Beautiful Night using their toe the inside. Tagaloa is right up there as well. Rulership's going to settle about 5th. Riverina Storm, Hanseatic 7th on the rails, and they were followed by Muntasira as they link onto the course proper. Next in the field, Ariaf Personal, and then came Rathlin, Ideas Man, Tanker and Glenfiddich at the tail. A Beautiful Night just in front of Let's Be Glam at the 650. Tagaloa 3 deep, and they were followed by Away Game 4 deep. They've gone hard. A length and a half, Riverina Storm, Rulership. Hanseatic next the inside, picking up a little bit of ground. Further back is Difficult, then Ariaf, Muntasira, Personal, Rathlin, Ideas Man, Glenfiddich and Tanker. A Beautiful Night into the straight from Let's Be Glam. Now Hanseatic, Clark's edging off the fence. Tagaloa chimes in too, followed by Away Game. Tagaloa took the front. Hanseatic's a length away out in plenty of time. At the 150, it's Tagaloa. Hanseatic trying to wear it down. Tagaloa followed by Hanseatic, Personal late. Tagaloa's gritty from Hanseatic. Tagaloa has won it from Hanseatic and Personal. Then Away Game, Muntasira. Next Rathlin, Let's Be Glam. Behind them, Riverina Storm, A Beautiful Night. Next to finish, Rulership, and then Tanker, Glenfiddich, Ariaf, Ideas Man, a long last Difficult. Set to go. Ready, racing in the diamond. Artorius was slow. Enthar away cleanly with Abseiler, and also showing a bit of speed towards the inside. Finance Tycoon, Jigsaw and General Bow. Enthar deep on the track is right up there too, and also disputing the front running is Pagazi as they settle down. A length and a half away next as Enthar is tracking very deep on the track to lead them clearly now from Jigsaw, General Bow, Finance Tycoon. Next out deeper on the track is Abseiler. 2 lengths away, Arcade, Ingratiating Construct, and then came Pagazi and Janebi from Wolves. Well back in the field, Animo with Artorius and Atotsu last. So it's Enthar up towards the turn at the 500. Clearly 2 1/4. Jigsaw, General Bow, Finance Tycoon, then Abseiler, Ingratiating Construct. Cutting the corner, Arcaded. Then came Animo the widest. Further back, Wolves in traffic from Artorius, Janebi, Hitotsu and Pagazi. It's Enthar at the 200 metres from General Bow. Finance Tycoon, Ingratiating running on.
on. Entha has a fight. General Bow coming out of Finance Tycoon, ingratiating, and Artorius is flying at the 50. Artorius pounces, bombs them and wins. Artorius from ingratiating, photo third. Animo from Finance Tycoon, General Bow. Entha got swamped, followed further back in the field by Construct, and then Wolves, Jigsaw, and Atotsu, a gap arcaded, Absela, Wellback, Pagazi, and Janebi. Stand by for a start, and they're racing in the diamond. Sebanak away only fairly. Revolutionary Miss was away cleanly. Miss Rosiano out fast with also Semyon, who is going to burn rubber and go to the front from Seven Sisters, Miss Rosiano. They were followed by English Riviera. Further back along the inside, Waltz on by from Flashing Steel. Also in that group of horses out deeper is Daumier. Two further back, Kiki Express, Rampant Line, and also Revolutionary Miss. Further back, Sebanak, and they were followed by Jakeo, who sits on the outside of Count the Headlights, a length and a half Hafey, and last of all is Merchant Prince. Semi on the leader from English Riviera, and out three wide Miss Rosiano at the 500. Waltz on by behind those horses. They were followed by Daumier as they run the bend. In between horses, then Flashing Steel, Kiki Express, Revolutionary Miss and Jakeo coming to the middle of the track. Semi on joined by English Riviera as they reach the 250 from Miss Rosiano, Daumier, and then came Revolutionary Miss and Jakeo. It's a big finish, Semi on English Riviera. Daumier's lifting, Revolutionary Miss and Jakeo coming as well. Daumier holding on, they hit the line. Daumier in a photo with Revolutionary Miss, and then Jakeo and Sebanak behind them, English Riviera. Next, Count the Headlights. Next to complete the course, Semi on in company then with Merchant Prince from Rampant Line, Kiki Express, Miss Rosiano, Waltz on by. Well back in the field then was Seven Sisters with Flashing Steel and also Hafey. Starter has the line at hand and they're racing. Sensigal out the back with the Sonic Boom beginning well. Was Extreme Threat followed by Party for Two, and Steel City's right up there with the Instructor who's charging up. A length Arkansas Kid and Exploring's not too far away from Little Brose and Zulfikar. Next in the field, Don Corleone to Sonic Boom, and then well back in the field is Barbara at this stage, 3 wide, and VC is 4 wide around him as they're about to charge down the hill at the 750. 2 lengths away, Brave Halo, and then came Sensical, Dubonenko, and at the tail of the field is Picky. So the Instructor is the leader. 600 metres to go, led by a Neck Exploring. Then came Steel City, third on the inside of Extreme Threat. Further back, Zulfikar and Party for Two from Little Brose. VC, Brave Halo goes via the Cape, and then came Barber. Back behind them, Arkansas Kid, Don Corleone, Dubonenko and Sensical. It's the Instructor with Exploring moving up on the outside, but Steel City's trying for one on the inner and got chopped out. Then Extreme Threat, back behind them, Little Brose. Then Brave Halo, Zulfikar, Don Corleone, the Instructor with 150 to go, grabbed by Little Brose. Little Brose takes the lead from Arkansas Kid, Don Corleone. Little Brose, it's Hayes again. Little Brose, 3/4 of a length. Second, Don Corleone from Arkansas Kid or Brave Halo, and then came Dubonenko. Next to finish, Extreme Threat, Barber, Zulfikar, and then came Party for Two. Next, Picky, Barber, well back in the field, Steel City. Racing. Coleman away fairly, stay focused out quite well with Hayasugi and Spywire towards the outside, and Lady of Camelot zooming through. So it's Spywire leading Lady of Camelot, 3 lengths. Anisa, stay focused, Koreanagi. 2 further back is High Octane, and next in the field on the inside is Dublin down onto the course proper. Coleman's in that group of horses, followed by Matisse picking off a couple. A length and a half away, Hayasugi in her rise, followed by Flyer, Zesty Man, Fearless, well back Traffic Warden. Ruta Royale is last. Spywire at the 600, 3/4 Lady of Camelot. A length Stay Focused, Koriyanagi, then Anisa. Next is High Octane getting closer, 3 or 4 off the lead from Matisse, Dublin down Coleman. Then came Hayasugi, Flyer, Zesty Man, Fearless Traffic Warden. Lady of Camelot now, knuckles down, goes to the front, puts up a length 2 in second place. Spywire, Stay Focused, Anisa, then Koriyanagi. High Octane is next, can't pick up. It's Lady of Camelot at the 200 metres in front, getting a little bit weary. Koriyanagi, Stay Focused, and Hayasugi, the filly, is flying home. Lady of Camelot, Hayasugi's got her! Hayasugi's won it. Hayasugi from Lady of Camelot, Koriyanagi. Photo for 4. We've got Traffic Warden up there with also Anisa and Stay Focused. Behind them, Matisse and Spywire. Fearless, Dublin down. High Octane couldn't come on. Flyer, Coleman, and then came Ruta Royale. And at the tail of the field, Zesty Man, and pulling up quickly In Her Eyes. Set and away they go. Tentris away fairly, Field of Play away pretty well. Miss Celine began smartly with Wiltshire Square the outside, and the Playwright's also zipping through. So it's the Playwright onto the course proper at the 1,000 metres from Devil Knight and also Miss Celine. Next along the inside, Palm Angel, Field of Play, Olaton. Then Wiltshire Square. Next, My Gladiola, Cherish Me, and next Tempted, Extractor, and then came Eden Rose and Autumn Mystery as last. The Playwright led 600 metres from home from Devil Knight. A length and 3/4 Olaton. Field of Players right there, fourth in between horses. They were followed by Palm Angel, Miss Celine deeper from My Gladiola, 5 off the front. Behind them, Cherish Me, Temptress, and then came Wiltshire Square. Back in the field then Eden Rose, Extractor, and Tycoon Star. It's the Playwright with Devil Knight on the outside as they reach the 300 metres. 2 lengths, Palm Angel. Field of Play up the outside, My Gladiola and Tycoon Star from a long way back. Devil Knight below the 200 metres in front. Drew a length in front of Tentris and Tycoon Star. Devil Knight 3/4. Tentris is going to put in a lunge again, but missed this time. Devil Knight from Tentris, Tycoon Star. They were followed by the Playwright for the back Field of Play. Eden Rose behind those horses. Then My Gladiola, Tempted, Cherish Me, Autumn Mystery, Extractor, Palm Angel, Miss Celine, Wiltshire Square, and at the tail, Olachand.
A stunning training performance from Team Hawks, who know a thing or two about training. A Blue Diamond winner. The photo to be confirmed, but Devil Knight will get it from Tentris, Tycoon Star, and the Playwright.